What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Monday, March 25th, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone had a fantastic weekend. Sean Diddy Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by federal agents Monday as part of a sex trafficking investigation led by the Southern District of New York, according to authorities. A Homeland Security's investigation spokesperson said the raids were conducted as part of an ongoing investigation. The HSI spokesperson said in a statement, early today, Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from the HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. During the raid in Los Angeles, Homeland Security expert Hal Kempfler told Fox 11 that they were looking for any laptops or flash drives that could connect Combs to the allegations. Combs, who has not responded to news of the raid, has been hit with 4 lawsuits accusing him of sexual abuse. The 54-year-old rapper has denied the allegations. Last year, Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, the R&B singer who he dated from 2005 to 2018, alleged years of sexual abuse and savage beatings that she said were witnessed by the rapper's staff. Ventura and Combs reached a settlement within days. 3 more lawsuits were filed in November 2023, right before New York's Adult Survivors Act expired. The law provides victims of sexual abuse as 1-year windows to file civil action regardless of the statute of limitations. The lawsuit included a complaint filed by a Canadian woman who claims she was sex trafficked and gang raped in 2003 when she was 17. The woman, identified as Jane Doe, said Combs invited her to his recording studio in New York City, where she says he gave her drugs and alcohol before he and his friends allegedly gang raped her. Combs denied the allegations, arguing he was being falsely targeted for his wealth. That lawsuit was dropped in December. A third lawsuit contends Combs and a friend took turns raping 2 women in the early 90s. A third woman, Joy Dickerson, said Combs intentionally drugged her before assaulting her in 1991 when she was 19 years old. In the lawsuit, Dickerson claimed Combs videotaped the assault and later shared it, causing her to suffer severe depression and drop out of college. After hearing about Monday's Homeland Security raids, a lawyer for Ventura and one of Combs' other accusers issued a statement. Attorney Doug Wigdor said, "We will all support law enforcement when it seeks to prosecute those that have violated the law. Hopefully this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct." Lionsgate and Universal Pictures have announced a new cast members for Michael, the biopic about pop star Michael Jackson. Lawrence Tate, Kat Graham, Jessica Sula, Liv Simone, Kevin Schnick, Kendrick Sampson, and Keough Durrell Jones have joined the upcoming film. Tate will play Motown Records founder Berry Gordy, with Sampson to portray Grammy-winning singer, composer, and music producer Quincy Jones. Graham and Simone has been cast as legendary singers Diana Ross and Gladys Knight, respectively. Sula will play Jackson's sister LaToya. Jones will portray Bill Bray, who was hired by Joe Jackson in the 1950s as security for the Jackson 5. Schnick has been cast as Dick Clark, who hosted American Bandstand, where the Jackson 5 made a legendary early appearance. Producer Graham King says, "I'm thrilled that we are able to bring together such a gifted group of actors for this film. What they did to these key roles provide a rich backdrop for the movie, adding to the extraordinary ensemble. Michael will give a riveting and honest portrayal of the life and career of Jackson, who died at the age of 50 in 2009. Previously announced cast members include Jafar Jackson as Michael Jackson, Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson, Nia Long as Katherine Jackson, and Miles Teller as John Branca. Lionsgate and Universal shared a first-look photo featuring Jafar Jackson as Michael Jackson in February. Jackson opens in theaters April 18th. The Last Thing He Told Me will return for a second season. Apple TV Plus announced in a press release Monday that it renewed the show for season 2. The Last Thing He Told Me is a mystery thriller series based on the Lord Dave novel. Jennifer Garner stars as Hannah Hall, a woman who must forge a relationship with her 16-year-old stepdaughter Bailey, played by Angourie Rice, in order to find the truth about why her husband has mysteriously disappeared. Season 2 is based on an upcoming sequel to Dave's novel, which will be published in 2025 ahead of the Season 2 premiere. Garner, Rice, Niccolo Costowado, and David Morris will return in the new season. Garner says, like so many people, I felt for Hannah and page 1 of Laura Dave's gripping novel. I'm thrilled to get to tell more of Hannah's story. I couldn't have said yes more quickly to season 2. These characters and the story means so much to me, as they do to the many who have championed our show. We're excited to give audiences even more with this next chapter. The Last Thing He Told Me is created and adapted by Dave and Josh Singer, who also executive produced with Gardner, Reese Witherspoon, and Lauren Neustadter. Aaron Zellman will serve as a co-showrunner and executive producer with Singer in Season 2. Season 1 premieres in April of 2023. Candiace Dillard is leaving the Real Housewives of the Potomac. The 37-year-old singer and television personality announced her exit from the Bravo reality series in a statement Monday to People. Dillard joined the Real Housewives of Potomac in Season 3 and is leaving ahead of the show's 9th season. She says, as I embark on a new chapter after 6 remarkable years on the Real Housewives of the Potomac, I'm filled with gratitude for the enriching friendships, personal growth, and moments of introspection that have defined this journey. With a whirlwind of new opportunities and responsibilities on my plate, I've decided to take a break from Real Housewives of Potomac. Dillard teased the possibility of a future return, adding, this is not a farewell, but a see you later. The stars then thanked fans. She said, your unwavering support has been guiding light, and I look forward to the exciting adventures that life ahead, and more importantly, sharing them all with you. Dillard clashed with Gazelle Bryant and Robin Dixon in Real Housewives of the Potomac Season 8, which will air Part 1 of its 3-part reunion March 31st. She previously told Page 6 in February that there was definitely a plan for her to leave the Real Housewives of the Potomac and focus on music full-time. Dillard released her debut album, Deep Space, in 2021 and a deluxe version of the album in 2022. Hulu is giving a glimpse of the new series Under the Bridge. The streaming service shared a trailer for the true crime drama Monday, featuring Riley Cuff and Lily Gladstone. Under the Bridge is based on the Rebecca Godfrey book of the same name, which explores the real-life murder of teenager Rena Virk. Cuff will play a fictional version of Godfrey, who works with a police officer played by Gladstone to investigate the young girls accused of the murder. The official description reads, through the eyes of Godfrey and a local police officer, the series takes us into the hidden world of the young girls accused of the murder, revealing startling truths about the unlikely killer. Under the Bridge is executive produced by Liz Tiglar, who developed and served as a showrunner on the Hulu adaptation of Little Fires Everywhere. The series premieres April 17th on Hulu. Cuff's most recent acting credits include the Prime Video series Daisy Jones and the Sea, and while Gladstone starred in the Oscar-nominated film Killers of the Flower Moon. Disney Plus is teasing the Bluey special The Sign. The streaming service shared a trailer for the upcoming episode Monday. The Sign will mark Bluey's first extended-length special and the show's longest-ever episode at 28 minutes. Bluey is an animated children's series following Bluey, a blue-haired puppy who lives with her parents Bandit and Chili and her little sister Bingo. The voice cast includes Dave McCormick, who does Bandit, Melanie Zanetti, who plays Chili, Patrick Brumall, who plays Uncle Rad, Claudia O'Doherty plays Flixky. Megan Washington plays Calypso. Marv Wolfhurst, who plays Trixie. And Rose Byrne, who plays Auntie Brandy. Rose McManus, Deborah Mallman, Brendan Williams, and Joel Edgerton will make their voice debuts in the special. The Sign will premiere April 14th, midnight Eastern Standard Time on Disney Plus at 7 a.m. on Disney Junior and 7:30 a.m. on the Disney Channel. In addition, a new Bluey episode, Ghost Bastard, will be released April 7th. Showtime has reversed its decision to air a second season of Uncoupled after saving the Neil Patrick Harris and Dan Amboyer's show following its cancellation at Netflix. Amboyer wrote on Instagram Saturday, said that there won't be a season 2 of Uncoupled after all. Thankful for my experience, would have loved to see this story go on. The synopsis reads, had my eyes set on as soon as I heard about it originally. One of my favorite projects to be a small part of, and meaningful for me to finally play a gay role on screen. Magic people, master creators, can't wait to see what they cook up next. And first season still is available on Star. Created by Darren Star and Jeffrey Richmond, season 1 premiered in July 2022. Netflix canceled the show in January of 2023. The following month, Showtime announced it ordered a second season. The Hollywood Reporter said Showtime has not commented on the latest development regarding the show. Anne Hathaway is going public about a past miscarriage. The 41-year-old actress discussed motherhood and her past fertility struggles in the April issue of Vanity Fair. Hathaway has 2 sons, Jonathan, 7, and Jack, 3, with her husband, Adam Schulman, but experienced infertility and conceptual hell with both of her pregnancies, as she previously shared an Instagram story in 2019. In the interview, Hathaway explained how she felt it was important to not sugarcoat the truth of her experience. She said, given the pain I felt while trying to get pregnant, it would have been disingenuous to post something all the way happy when I know the story is much more nuanced than that for everyone. Hathaway then shared how she experienced a miscarriage in 2015 during the run of her one-woman off-Broadway show, Grounded, which required her to give birth on the stage every night. The actress kept it together on stage by sharing her pain and with friends who attended her performance. She says it was too much to keep it when I was on stage pretending everything was fine. I had to keep it real otherwise, so when it didn't go on as well, for me, having been on the other side of it, where you have to have the grace to be happy for someone, I want to let my sister know you don't always have to be graceful. I see you and I've been you. And it's really hard to want something so much, and really hard to want something so much and to wonder if you're doing something wrong. Only murders in the building. Actress Selena Gomez is returning for a sequel to her teen series Wizards of Waverly Place. Disney posted on Instagram Friday, making magic. Then and now, the new Wizards of Waverly Place series is coming this fall. Gomez commented on the post, "We are back, so grateful magic." Co-starring David Henry and J.T. Austin, the fantasy comedy ran from 2007 to 2012. Production on the new series is set to start next month in Los Angeles. It is expected to premiere later this year on Disney Channel and Disney+. The show is the latest long-canceled series to get a revival, following sequels to Gilmore Girls, Full House, Roseanne, Deadwood, Twin Peaks, Murphy Brown, That's So Raven, and iCarly. The Sunset Boulevard musical is headed to Broadway in the fall. Producers announced Monday that the production will begin preview September 28th at the St. James Theater in New York and officially open October 20th. The musical will mark the Broadway debut of singer and actress Nicole Scherzinger, who stars as Norma Desmond. Pre-sale tickets will become available April 2nd. The Sunset Boulevard musical features music by Andrew Lloyd Webber and a book and lyrics by Don Black and Christopher Hampton. Webber's musical is based on the 1950s film starring Gloria Swanson and William Holden. Scherzinger starred in the West End revival of the production in London, which ran from September 2023 into January. Jamie Lloyd, who directed the West End version, will return to direct the Broadway version. The West End production is nominated for 11 awards at the Olivier Awards, including Best Musical Revival. Scherzinger came to fame with The Girl with the Pussycat Dolls. Her other theater credits include a West End revival of Cats. Ashley Park has joined Emily in Paris co-stars at Disneyland Park over the weekend. The 32-year-old actress enjoyed an outing with Lily Collins, Samuel Arnold, Paul Furman, and executive producer Andy Fleming in honor of Collins and Furman's birthdays. Collins shared photos from the theme Sunday on Instagram. The caption reads, Sunday fun day at the happiest place on earth. Miss at Charlene Dowell's big time, but we brought him along for the ride. Always with me in spirit. Park and Foreman, who are dating, also stayed at the Hotel Cafe Royale in London for his birthday, as it seems on Park's Instagrams. She wrote, Mob Wife Mentality, happy birthday to my favorite Pisces Prince at Performance. The celebration follows Park's health scare in January. The actress said on July 28th that she was recovering from a resting in Paris after being hospitalized earlier that month for critical septic shock. Park has since rejoined her co-stars in filming Emily in Paris Season 4. She referenced her recovery while celebrating Collins' 35th birthday in a post on Friday. Park wrote, Lily, I can't put into words how genuinely beautiful it is to watch you grow in an unwavering heart and empowering smarts through each birthday on this set and beyond. You are there to me in ways that I've never expected you to be. She also said, to be candid, these past couple of months working in Paris while navigating my health and new norm of energy is incredibly difficult for me. But having you by my side and uplifting me as you have, Lily, has given me the strength to persevere at times when I need it most. Netflix has yet to announce the premiere date for season 4. Comedian and actor Kevin Hart accepted the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor at the Gala at the Kennedy Center in Washington on Sunday. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, Jimmy Fallon, Regina Hall, Tiffany Haddish, Chelsea Handler, and other celebrities turned out to pay tribute to Hart, the 25th comedian to accept the prestigious award. A highlight special from the event is set to stream on Netflix May 11th. Hart, who said, "My mom is a firm believer that what you pull into something, you get out of it," talking about his mother, Nancy, who died in 2007. So because of my efforts, knowing that my effort or time, it's supposed to happen. Speaking about comedy itself, Hart says he fell in love with something that could adapt to. I grab onto it and I can keep. He also added, I got good at it and getting good at it, and I figured out ways to amplify and get bigger and bigger. Past recipients have included Adam Sandler, Jon Stewart, Chappelle, and Eddie Murphy. Broadcast journalist Couric has become a grandmother for the first time after her daughter, television writer and director Ellie Monahan, gave birth. Couric announced on Instagram Sunday, John Albert Duborowski was born on his due date, Saturday, March 23rd at 8:24 a.m., just shy of 7 pounds. He'll be called Jay in honor of his maternal grandfather. She also added, Albert is after Mark's paternal father. Mom and dad, Ellie and Mark, are over in the moon. It was full moon. I am thrilled to have my first grandchild. Carrie can't wait to be a cool auntie, and Montler is enjoying handing out cigars. We feel so blessed. The post includes 3 photos, one of newborn John with his parents in the hospital, one of the baby snoozing alone, and one of Couric holding him alone, mimicking his adorable facial expression. The couple has been married since 2021. Couric is known for her work on the Today Show, the CBS Evening News, and 60 Minutes. She was treated for breast cancer in 2022. Her first husband, Jay Monahan, Ellie's father, died from colon cancer at the age of 42. And while her sister, Emily Couric, died from pancreatic cancer at the age of 54 in 2001. In addition to having this, her mother and father both have a history of cancer. CBS announced on Monday that Trisha Yearwood will receive the June Carter Cash Humanitarian Award at the Country Music Television Awards on April 7th. It is the first year that CMT Music Awards are accepting this honor. The June Carter Cash Humanitarian Award recognizes an artist or singer group who demonstrates an exceptional dedication to country and their fellow artists. Year's work with Habit for Humanity, cancer charities, children's hospitals, music care, Starkey Hearing Foundation, the Humane Society, and the establishment of the Dottie Yard Animal Rescue. Year will also perform a new song, one she wrote at CMA's Awards, and the other putting it in a song, which will be the first single in her upcoming album. The upcoming album. CMT announced this year nominees for March 13th. Chelsea Ballerini would host. Performers already announced include performers already know Justin Ballerini, and Busy Zimmerman, Jelly Roll, Jordan Davis, Keith Urban, Lainey Wilson, Need to Breathe, and Sam Hunt. CMT will also present new specials on Little Big Town and Nickelback and The Hardy the weekend of the awards. The CMT Awards airs at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS. Tyla is back with new music. The South African singer released her self-titled debut album and a music video for the song Art on Friday. The art video shows Tyla pose as a person painting her portrait. The scene then morphs to show Tyla as the artist and reveals the painting. She sings, "Ain't this what you came to see? Let me see your muse. I'll inspire you in ways you won't believe." Tyla features 13 other tracks including the singles Water, On, and Truth or Dare. It also features number 1, featuring Thames, Jump with Gunna and Skill Bean, and On My Body with Becky G. Tyla previously said, "Everything that happens has surpassed anything I could have dreamt of. African music is going global, and I'm so blessed to be one of the artists, nothing but the culture." Tyla previously said on Instagram, "I've been working on my sound for 2 years now, and we're so ready for the world to hear it. I cannot wait for the world to experience an African pop star." Tyla was to promote her album with the new tour but canceled in March due to its lingering injury. Pop music star Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine is the #1 album in the United States this week. Coming in #2 on the Billboard 200 charts, dated on Saturday, is Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time, followed by Noah Kahan's Stick Season at #3, Ye and Ty Dolla $ign's Vultures 1 at #4, and SZA's SOS at #5. Running up the top tier is Zach Bryan's self-titled album at #6, Drake's For All the Boys at #7, Taylor Swift's 1989 Taylor's Version #8, Swift's Lover at #9, and Wallen's Dangerous, the double album, at #10. And that is the Entertainment Report for Monday, March 25th, 2024. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.